set, go.
We are joined by four-star athlete Ronnie Clark of Calera High School, just south of Birmingham in Alabama. He's a top 100 national prospect. And sometime next month, Ronnie's going to decide between Auburn and Alabama, correct, Ronnie?
Yeah, that's correct.
Do we have a date set yet when you're going to announce?
No, not right now. I'll probably let everybody know when I'll do it, but sometime coming up in August.
Why August?
I've been wanting to do it towards the end of the summer, but I want to wait till my dad get back so he can be a part of my decision and all. But I'm just getting narrowed down to try to do it before the season.
Has it been stressful at all for you, the process?
Kind of, sort of. Picking between two programs that are great programs, it's going to be real tough this season. I know everybody ain't just know where I'm going.
What is it like being a top prospect in the state of Alabama and having to choose between Auburn and Alabama? How difficult is it? Do your friends constantly push and pull with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, some say you better go to Alabama, some say you better go to Auburn, but it's going to be my decision to come down to. And hopefully they'll support me either way I go. But, it's been, it's tough because, the two in-state schools are just like the best, almost top in the country. And, Auburn fans, Alabama fans, they nag. Being top 100, just get a lot of attention, and it's sometimes, I guess, in the state of Alabama, it's a lot of pressure because you either got to be with Alabama or Auburn. So, it'll be tough.
Well, we're going to ask you this because we got to ask you this. Anybody you're leaning toward either one right now?
I'm not going to say, when I decide.
That sounds like a yes.
Well, when I decide,
Sure.
That's when you know.
All right, let's talk about the what you like about each of the programs. We'll start with Auburn. How many times have you been down there?
Been to Auburn about 5 times.
And you were just down there last weekend for the camp. You didn't compete. You just watched, correct?
Yeah, I just watched. Really, I didn't really tell them that I was coming. Kind of surprised up on them because I know that early in the week they wanted me to come. So me and my dad had some spare time, so we just went down there.
All right, what's the reaction when you show up and you surprise them?
Oh man, everybody was shocked. As soon as I seen Coach Malzahn.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen Coach Malzahn, he went crazy. See I was down there and stuff like that. So it was always good, to surprise them and stuff like that.
All right, what is the big sales pitch for Auburn to you? What are they telling you? They want you to play the star position, correct?
They want me to play either the star or the free safety.
Okay.
They want me to come in and help fill their role in, and I think I do a good job.
What is the one or two things that Auburn, maybe has working in its favor more than anything else? Things you like about Auburn a lot, I guess.
Things I like about Auburn, they got a great family atmosphere. They got good people around them. Good godly coaches and stuff like that. So that's probably one of the best things.
Who's your primary recruiter with Auburn, and how close have you grown to that coach?
Charlie Harbison.
Coach Cheese. Okay.
Yeah, he's a real good guy. Came from Clemson. He was actually recruiting me at Clemson, and he switched to Auburn, so he's been on me even harder because he's in the state now. So. He's just a great guy, great all-around guy.
Now, we understand that some of the guys currently committed to Auburn are recruiting you pretty hard right now, too.
I know Trey Williams and Deshaun Davis is.
What do they tell you? Is their sales pitch the same as the coaches, or do they come at you from a different angle?
Trey Williams, he always tell me, I'm going to keep it real with you. You pick whatever you want to do what's best for you and your family. But he said he hopes I decide Auburn. But if that ain't the case, he wish me the best of luck anywhere I go. I just think that's real from him.
All right, let's talk about the guys up in Tuscaloosa now.
Okay.
Obviously that's a program that's won 3 national championships in the last 4 years. For you, what are the 2 or 3 biggest reasons why Alabama's tied at the top or at the top with you?
Well, you just said they won the last 3 national championships, I guess, and they put a lot of guys in the league. They're about business, and it's a great place to be. Tuscaloosa is a fun place. I actually got people that I know a lot down there, so I feel at home at both of the places. But Tuscaloosa is just a great place. Coach Saban is a great guy. Most people might think he's mean, but he's just straight, straight up, down to earth, straightforward. And he has fun, and he has fun, I guess, winning, because that's all he does, I guess.
All right, but, you brought him up, so let's talk a little bit about what it's like in Nick Saban's office when you're meeting with with him. Describe that for us.
To me, it's all smiles with him. Every time I get around him, he thinks I'm the guy for that program. We always talk and laugh about stuff, but he always asks me. It's just not about football with him. He asks me about my family, my mom, and my dad, and all that stuff when I go up there. So
what role? I'm sorry. What role does Alabama see you with on its defense?
At the either the walk down safety or the free safety.
And you're comfortable with either one?
Either one. I just like to be on the field, really. Any way they can put me, any way the programs they put me, I love to be on the field.
Which coach at Alabama have you grown tightest with?
Coach Williams and Coach Nussmeier. Coach Williams was my recruiting coordinator, but they, had a coaching change, so Coach Nussmeier became my area recruiter.
Ultimately, how difficult do you think this decision is going to be?
I think it's going to be very difficult. I got a lot to process before August comes. It's most people probably be expecting the first week. It might not be the first week, but I got a lot of process, to think. I got a lot of stuff to think about. Sit down with my family and coaches, make sure I make the right decision for me and my family.
Who would you say is the one person in your life that's going to help you make this decision?
God and probably my family and my grandma. She passed away.
So there's not one person. There's
no, it's not one person.
When did your grandmother pass away?
She passed away last February, and that was real hard on me because that was like my mama almost. But when I went down to Louisiana this past, I visited her. She was I just felt her, in my presence, telling me, it'll be all right. You're gonna pick the right school to go to. So, God and my family is gonna be the biggest part of making this decision.
All right, that's it. Top 100 national prospect Ronnie Clark of Calera High School, just south of Birmingham, Alabama. Thanks, Ronnie.